So we are going to be seeing how to transform this table from the way it is now to what we have here on our screen. Many times in your office place or your workplace, you are given some kind of data that looks like a table like this to deal with. You have some of the data joined together and you begin to wonder, how do you go from here? Hello everyone, welcome to Microsoft Excel Made Easy. So if you notice from this table, you notice that the data is actually joined together. So the dates joined to the name. So the first thing you have to do is to make sure that the columns are separated to have their own different data. So how do you do that? Now, when I click on this particular cell A2, you notice that it has the date and the name of the staff. So for this first cell A1, it has the date separated. I have the name of the user separated. So one thing I need to do is to merge these two cells, but I cannot go ahead to merge it because they contain separate sets of data. Now see what will happen if I want to merge it and I hit what merge and center. It will bring up this error. Is all right. So in order to avoid this error, one thing I need to do is to copy one of the data, either the date or the name. Copy it and keep it here. We'll eventually use it later. Now go ahead to merge the two. So you notice that I've lost one of the data. It's all right, which is the name, but I already have it saved here. Now, the next thing you also have to do is to now go ahead to select the whole cell using Ctrl Shift and down arrow key, then merge and center everything. Is all right. So now you now have column A separated from column B. Then you can now go ahead to click here and resize. So for many of us that don't know what I just did, just bring your mouse to where A and B intersect, double click and it will resize accordingly. Or you can drag manually to resize. Now we'll have to separate this particular data into the names and the dates. How do we do that? We'll use the Excel feature, the text to column feature. But before we can use the text to column feature, one thing I always do is to add new columns to the right of that particular column that I want to separate from. So I insert new column and I insert new column. So you can insert up to 2, 3 depending on how many set of data that you want to separate. So having done that, I select the whole column, head straight to the menu tab data, then you should see text to columns. Click on it and it will bring up this wizard. So it says the text to column has determined that your data is delimited. So it's smart enough to determine that. So most times you don't touch anything in this first screen. So just hit what? Next. Now also notice that says this screen lets you set the delimiter. So delimiters can be comma, it can be semicolon, it can be space. So look at the data preview and see how it has separated our dates from the names. Is all right. So this can be first name and surname ideally. So if you untick the space, you notice that everything comes back together as it is. So ticking the space and it gives you this. So hit next and to bring it to this screen. That says this screen lets you to set each column and set the data format. So this, you can set the data format to date, and also notice that you also have more options to choose whether it is month, day and year, or day, month and year as the case may be. So in this case it's month, day and year, because visually looking at the data, you notice that the month is coming first before the date. After you've done that, go ahead to set this as text, then this also as text, and once you are through, you hit finish. So you can also have the opportunity to select the destination where you want to insert your data. Now, the destination where I want to insert my data in this case is A1. So it's going to overwrite everything that is here and replace it with new content. Then other content that overflow, it will replace it into column B and column C. So I can also decide to select my destination and put B1. Is all right, and hit enter. So I hit finish, and it says there's already data here. Do you want to replace it? So you can hit OK, and you have this as this. We've succeeded in doing one thing, in separating our dates from the names. Hope you got value in this video. So this can actually help you to speed up workflow and avoid unnecessary workload in the office. Is all right, especially when you have to deal with shitty looking set of data that looks like a table. Support our channel by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Also like and share this video. Go ahead to watch the video on your screen now that shows you how to use the VLOOKUP function in Microsoft Excel. Excel made easy.